Good evening, chat, and welcome to this speed gaming presentation of the Zelda 1 Randomizer 2024 Winter Tournament. This is a round 2 matchup between EatMySteel and BBQdotgov. This is their first game. So let's get some hype in the chat. My name is JXB Adam. I am joined on tracking by Califax and here in the booth by Freedom Fighter. Freedom Fighter, how's it going this evening?
It is going awesome. On the inside, it's snowing outside. But hey, we're here for some Zelda. Let's go. 10 more wins, and each of them, or at this stage, they're 10 wins away from being a tournament winner. But tonight, you gotta get the first one.
All right, looks like we're starting at the shop near Vanilla Start.
All right.
All right, both of our runners have their swords.
And a raft start.
Let's go.
I suspect. Oh, I think those Gibdos rolled down.
That's possible. I think chat is saying that we're quiet. Chat, can you hear us?
Oh. Volume is
Okay.
fine. Awesome.
I did see a 33 rupee medium secret, and EatMySteel has found the any roads. Meanwhile, BBQdotgov has found a small secret of only 4 rupees and gotten a pack of bombs.
All right. And I missed what BBQ found at the raft site.
Must have been a docking fee or something because they immediately reset out of it.
The good news this early in the game, you don't have that much money to lose, even if you had some. 33 for the medium, not bad. About average. About halfway between the smallest amount and biggest. What?
So I was just going to say the money in the seat is going to hinge on the large secret, which we haven't seen yet. Ooh, one of the any roads leads up to Death Mountain.
And we saw the small of 4.
A heart for the Armos item.
CJ would be proud. No candle yet for either runner.
Level 3 for EatMySteel. So chat, if you guessed level 3 would be the first dungeon found tonight, congratulations. You have won 2 internet points.
And this looks like it's second quest 3. Definitely not first quest.
I agree with you, Freedom Fighter. That does look too cute to me.
And the Zols and Gels did not roll up. And there's confirmation we have second quest front half. That means level 9 is going to do level 9 stuff. Potentially.
Well, level 9's either going to be 1Q or shapes. And either way, I'm sure our runners are not going to enjoy it. Question from chat, are we having trouble on Steel's side? I am seeing some artifacting on their stream. I'm not sure if it's them or just the internet gobbling frames.
I'm thinking, does he play on original hardware?
I actually don't know that. I'm going to add that to my list of questions I ask the racers in the race room before we start the game.
And Steel go. Steel go to the F location. I was watching his stream just to check it, and we got freeze frame.
In the meantime, BBQ.gov getting a helpful clock here in level 3, which will allow them to clear this potential staircase room.
Just a transport. Since both items in second quest 3 are on the floor. Just a little key pickup. Everyone's favorite, Uncle Wizzy. Okay, maybe not everyone's favorite. And EatMySteel is back at Death Armos, and it doesn't look pleasant. I've seen worse screens.
And I think that was an 18 rupee door repair. Book on the floor in level 3. Wow.
Is this early? Could be huge. But you have to find the hint shop first.
And even more important, I was going to say you have to both find the hint shop and have the money to be able to pay for the hints.
Where's the beef? That is an old Wendy's.
Oh, okay, chat. Oh, Freedom Fighter, you ruined it. I was going to ask chat where that came from.
Sorry. Bad.
That's okay. I will just let chat know that that old lady is still driving around looking for the beef. Candle out of a take any for EMS. We also noted that EMS has gotten a letter out of a cave somewhere, and BBQ.gov discovers that level 3 does not bomb. In 2Q3, the walls will never bomb.
Going back to that one room, hopefully to get a Kanana key, because there was a shutter door.
A Kanana key with BMO's traps and Pole's voice. Good luck. I'd love to see it done. That takes great skill.
And
chat has.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
It's a little more than 4 hearts.
Either more than 4 hearts, or at the very least, bow and arrows would make that much more doable.
Yeah.
And of course, chat is getting right into it with it. Well, they didn't quite say it this way. They should have. Excuse me, Link. This is a Wendy's.
Oh. Emos. But at least he's laughing about it because he had a clock. And we have the large letter A that has been drowned in Pepto-Bismol. An instant
and on the floor in level 1, the red ring.
And he turns green.
With all the issues we're seeing on that stream, it checks out.
EatMySteel definitely has some defensive advantages. But you never know. Takes the transport, and like level 3, level 1 has 2 floor items in 1 transport. Oh,
and
hey.
It's a red candle. 2 red items in level 1. Who knew? Wait a minute, chat, did you know? It's a 20 rupee door repair charge. I caught it that time for sure, Starfall Infinity.
Vanilla.
So, was level 1 under a burn bush?
We will find out.
Yes. Candle locked red candle.
So, BBQ will have to get a candle from either the shop or a Take Any to have a chance to find the red candle.
And I believe the southwest corner holds a Take Any, so let's see what BBQ decides. Candle it is. And EMS has found level 8. That's not 1Q. We have a shape's back half, ladies and gentlemen, with a wooden boomerang right on the floor.
Ooh. And some angry danger noodles.
Maybe they're not angry. Maybe they're just very badly misunderstood and have had way too much coffee.
Coffee? Coffee?
They are caffeinated.
Oh yeah, they definitely have lots of energy. And EatMySteel is taking full advantage of having the red candle as he's able to burn those Zols that turn into gels down the size.
And here's BBQ on level 1. It will be difficult for them to miss the items. All right, chat. Name that shape. What is level 8?
I will call it large.
And here I thought you were going to call it George. Here's the red ring for BBQ.
No, I don't see the abominable snowman with Bugs Bunny. Did Spiky make a good decision or a bad decision today?
Well, we don't have a recorder to find out. And chat is saying that level 8 looks like one of those tanks from Super Mario Bros. 3. I can't argue with that. I still have nightmares about Super Mario Bros. World 3 level 8, or World 8, rather. Red candle for BBQ.
I know why the likes eat you. It's because they're tired of being called pancakes and we eat pancakes, so they're like, we're gonna eat you. Eat your stuff.
That's right. In Hyrule, pancakes eat you. Triforce at a level 1 for BBQ.
Tied up, one apiece.
Ooh, a large man who is barbecuing. I can sort of see that. Oh boy, look at that for EatMySteel, Freedom Fighter.
Almighty key. Almighty.
I am really surprised that chat hasn't said something about how his name is EatMySteel, not barbecue. But red candle strats are prevailing. Look at him take down those land molas.
And those red levers rolled up. BBQ took 2 stabs at that one and it still kept walking along.
There's only a few enemies that I don't like seeing rolled up, and by a few I mean all of them, but that's just because I'm nice to the runners.
I like being funny sometimes. What do you think the white sword item will be?
Oh, that is a good question. Let's make it funny. Let's make it the raft.
Okay.
Chat playing the technicalities about the fact that it's a wooden sword, not a steel sword. I love it. Let's keep it rolling, chat.
I also, because it's brown, I call it a chocolate sword. 65 arrows. That is cheap.
I agree. Now, will the wood arrows be purchased? Will they be required? And in case chat is wondering, one of the other members of our community has a special name for the any key. He calls it the A key.
Second quest and first quest graves do not push. Lots of pancakes in this level 8.
If you told me level 8 was going to be a breakfast dungeon, I might not have believed you, but so far that's all EMS is finding.
And while EatMySteel is in this level 8 trying to get all the items and Triforce, BBQ is having a lot of great overworld exploration. Expensive hints.
Aww. Well, my idea of the white sword item being the raft is dead. EatMySteel has just found the raft in level 8.
Those were expensive hints. 60, 52, and 24, I believe.
Well, there's only one thing to do when you have hints that are that expensive. Chat, what do you do when you have hints that are too expensive to buy? Or too expensive to... whatever. Words. Words are hard, chat. They're really hard, chat. Words.
Oh, yuck. That is gross. I just saw the bomb price.
And chat is correct. You save Scumum, and 37 rupees for a bomb means I hope our runners can count to 10.
And hopefully the seed has generated lots and lots of bomb droppers. It could be worse. It could be swordless and trying to get bombs. There's a couple of runners pick up the candle instead.
Returns with the magic key. BBQ buying one hint, and it's a good one.
Yeah, because he doesn't know that yet, and all the hints that he's going to see are going to be truthful, not necessarily useful.
That's right.
If you already have the key, then it's not really much use to you.
And of course, we always have the best hint the game can ever provide, and that would be, in this particular case, Manhandla threatens with the book.
Classic favorite. Oh, that's a shooting gallery that BBQ was suffering with. Looks like it's a Coke night. 69 and 52.
It's a very nice price for Coke.
My kitty is like saying, I want to call the game too. Oh.
Well, you know, Freedom Fighter, they do make soundboards for animals. Here's level 5 for BBQ.
We are in the middle of the Z.
Ooh, beefy gels, nobody's favorite.
Well, if you hit the Zol, those gels are either 0 or 1 HP. Those went down to 1 torch swing.
Yeah, those are different enemies, much like the fast and slow Octoroks. And here's the recorder in level 5 for BBQ.
Would that be like French vanilla? Because it's usually in First Quest 5?
I'm not sure we would qualify that as French vanilla, but maybe? What do you think, chat? Does that deserve some ice cream?
And Steel's not going to have to worry about the Canana key, since he has the almighty key. Atra, hello.
Patra is everyone's favorite eyeball monster.
He's keeping an eye out for you.
Oh, I like that, Freedom Fighter. Keep the puns going. We have a wand on the ground in level 3, just past that key door. And some silver arrows in level 5.
Oh.
Triforce out of level 3 for EMS.
I don't think he picked up the book. I think that he had, you had to go through the transport to get the book. Will he go back in? Yes, he will.
Don't worry. Goma isn't a favorite eyeball monster. Goma is everybody's favorite crab monster.
Yeah, he just doesn't want to go to Joe's. Because he's got a crab shack.
You see, now you know what you've got me imagining, Freedom Fighter. What if Goma was like the maitre d' at Joe's Crab Shack?
Ooh. That'd be funny. Super ropes, not anyone's joy. Well, I think they rolled down because those were it looked like they went down in 2 HP instead of the vanilla 4. For super ropes. And BBQ will not be upset with that. Another bomb pack.
And a book for EatMySteel. Literacy has been achieved. So chat, what's everybody's second favorite eyeball monster?
Unfortunately, Steel doesn't have any money for hints. Well, he kind of does now. Kinda.
That means this is going to be a less than average seed for money. 68.
Not exactly fun at all. BBQ is not really having a lot of... Not really finding a lot of stuff here up on Death Mountain.
No, so far it seems like nothing's up here on the mountain.
Well, level 5 was, but I mean... And I think he was key blocked out of getting the Triforce.
Yeah, keys have been a little bit of an issue for Barbecue. They didn't get down to the wand or the Triforce in level 3 because of a key. And it looks like EMS is in level 6.
Where did he find level 6?
Now you're gonna make me have to say things like Hyrule because I didn't actually see.
Let's see. Let me take a peek at his stream.
Power Bracelet in level 6.
Oh, well, that opens up 7 different locations. Because this is a mix quest. Well, we have a level under the Power Bracelet.
Well, what levels haven't we seen so far?
I don't think we've seen 9 or 7.
I don't think we've seen 4, 7, or 9. That's what I think, and I'm sticking to it. And we've got somebody in chat, Cow K, who says Dig Dogger has a nice eyeball, and they are absolutely correct. And if you ever want to have nightmares, look up the concept art for The Legend of Zelda and look at Dig Dogger.
Ooh. It's also saying BBQ needs to find 8. I will not disagree.
Yeah, BBQ did find Mags, but with only 4 hearts, no chance to pick it up. Didn't even try. I am slightly disappointed.
Oh, you get, turned away so many times. It's like, eh. Vertical shoot room with a key on the outside. And an instant ladder block with a Patra.
And
gonna try and take it on.
You've got Red Ring. You already know you have to go back. You're probably thinking up an A. May as well make an attempt at it.
He's doing a good job. Now the problem is it's so far away. You're like, can you please come back? Come on.
Don't accidentally walk through that bomb hole, EMS.
Ooh. Okay, now walk through the bomb hole.
Uh-oh.
Oh. Well, I mean, if you don't ever plan going back into the room, it doesn't matter. But you always want to leave the room after you kill a boss like that, because then it will stay dead.
So far, I'm enjoying chat thoroughly tonight. My nightmares would eat the Dig Dogger concept art for a pre-breakfast snack. And you know what, Dragonfire? I agree.
BBQ finds level 8. Now, will he be happy to search it out and find more than just the boomerang?
So the first thing is a key block. Uh-oh. BBQ does know the any key is in here. They did purchase a hint that told them that.
Yeah, but you need a key to be able to get through the door. You might be able to bomb down here. I don't remember.
Potion pickup for EMS.
And with this door that he's going through, he knows that key door is not required. Because he found a workaround. And with the early boomerang, he also knows he's looking for 2 stair items. Level 7. Along the river's entrance to death. That makes me think of up by the waterfall, those like 2Q8 vanilla spot and the one next to it.
Yeah, I think the waterfall also counts, as does the White Sword Cave. So we're going to have to find out, unless of course the White Sword Cave is considered by a lake, because half of Hyrule is on the coast, the other half is by a lake. There's a graveyard in there somewhere too.
Let's see, I can pull up my tracker, see what that says. EatMySteel is on some freeze frame strats. The ultimate pause strats. Come on. Let's go. Lanes. Zones.
So while EMS is apparently paused, contemplating their life decisions, BBQ has found their any key on level 8. I'm sure that is a great relief to them, as now their key troubles have evaporated. EMS is back now, heading up to Death Mountain.
So along the river, the cave at the bottom of the waterfall counts, but the lake on top does not. And the 3 spots that are along that river, and then the one that's over by Vanilla Start. Those are the, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 locations.
Well, that's really narrowing down the location of level 9, and EMS may have found it during their freeze frame.
You can access it, but if it's one of the 2 latter ones, but it could be that one right next to the forgotten spot.
That's possible. Wood arrow purchase for EMS.
And with 55 rubies, BBQ can purchase one more hint in that one hint shop.
With how poor our large secret is, I would recommend highly that they save scum their hints. But I'm also not the one running this race. I'm just up here talking about it.
The other thing is the bombs are 37, so if you gotta buy bombs, you have to buy bombs. But I mean, it's not gonna be pretty. They should both feel fortunate that the red ring was in 1, and they both have it, so the blue ring's off the table, so that's gonna help out with money.
Well, for BBQ, they have the any key, the red ring, and the silver arrows. Here's the white sword item. It's a heart. So I think that means we got the very much not surprising triple heart overworld.
Was that the coast item?
BBQ gets all the way down the stairs and then remembers, oh yeah, forehead, I have that raft, and walks back out.
You gotta ask him that. We go like, how do you like that staircase item in 8?
Well, they'll probably talk about the any key, which is what I would say I liked very, very much. EMS getting a hint that they don't need. Triforce for BBQ out of level 8. They have all the items. They are done in that dungeon.
Nothing on that first desert spot. 2 more to go. Jackpot 4. Doesn't really feel much like a jackpot when it's only 4. You know what I mean?
Oh, I know exactly what you mean. Second hint for EMS. Korea grumbles with the bow. That's a great hint. The bow is in level 7.
We have level 4.
Well, that one is what we like to call the very large D. And chat, if you guessed that level 9 would be the last level found tonight, congratulations. You have once again won 2 internet points. So Freedom Fighter, that one hint for EMS might make a big difference in this game, because EMS knows to dig level 7 for the bow, whereas BBQ might end up digging a lot of other dungeons, and there aren't too many other items outstanding that can help them.
It's
Other
true.
than, I guess, the ladder white sword.
You probably need the ladder just because 2 of those river spots are ladder required just to get into 9.
Assuming one of those is level 9, absolutely. So chat, there's one thing that I haven't asked you to do tonight that you should have already done. Can anyone in chat tell me what it is? Heart in level 4 for BBQ. Poor chat is probably just sitting there thinking, I just want to watch the race. Quit asking me questions. I just want to enjoy the show. Though I do appreciate DH Stom with name that fish. Unfortunately, I don't think we've seen a fish to name. So instead, why don't we go follow the runners? The runners are, of course, putting on a great show for us tonight, and they deserve your support on Twitch. So go give it to them with a follow. And also follow our tracker, Califax. Without Califax up here tracking, we don't get restreamed. And also follow my co-com Freedom Fighter. Freedom Fighter has been giving me seeds to play, and I just haven't been getting around to them yet. But that makes them a great human being and worthy of your follow.
That one I gave you, that last one,
Yeah, the 5-hour seed, that one.
Yeah. That's I got that about a year ago. And yeah, I wasn't really experienced. Triforce.
Triforce out of level 4. Will BBQ go back in? I think they only saw one stair item.
I would say no, because it's 2Q4 and it's frustrating to a lot of runners. Make me come back.
Well, the problem is up here in Mount Doom at the top of the tower, we know the bow is in 7. And nobody likes to dig a 7, let alone a shape 7.
Oh, if you know the bow is in there, I'll. Okay, I don't like digging it, but I will. You're right.
That's right. EMS has that knowledge. BBQ does not, though.
You lose. Good day, sir.
That is very Wonka of that old man.
Another reason to call it the chocolate sword, not the wood sword.
Another heart out of a take any for BBQ.
And we're frozen.
Okay, chat, I'll play along. You have a choice. You can keep your red snapper, a very tasty fish, or you can have whatever is going on the screens. I'm not going to say a box. Sorry, chat.
Did he just skip out on getting a heart?
Maybe. Looks like they're going back into level 3. They have a few rooms left to clean up, and they will pick up their wand along the way.
Yeah, he walked in to take in, he didn't take anything, and he left.
Perhaps marking it as a potion spot in case they're low on money and need a potion in level 9. We do have 2Q red bubbles floating around.
That wouldn't be a bad idea. Free potion. I believe he just got the wand.
Taking the screen, a very good choice, because the screen is where all the best entertainment on Speed Gaming is, brought to you by BBQdotgov and EatMySteel.
Okay, 4 and 3 for the Gov. Oh, Patra. It's not playing very nice.
So this is a very interesting thing, Freedom Fighter. There's the white sword in level 4 for EatMySteel. That interesting thing wasn't necessarily going to be the white sword, but rather EatMySteel doesn't have the silver arrows. That's why they're continuing to dig dungeons.
He hasn't found 5 yet.
Well, that certainly makes it makes it really hard to dig level 5 if you haven't found that dungeon yet. So, a question in chat, has anybody tried to make a King's Quest sprite set for this randomizer? I'm not sure, but I have seen a great amount of incredible sprites for this randomizer, so it wouldn't surprise me if such a thing existed.
I think the runner Shaddy has a fun sprite. He uses all the Mario characters. So instead of fighting Ganon, he fights Bowser.
Yep, and there's also quite a few runners who use Dragon Warrior sprites coming from the Dragon Warrior randomizer community. Chat wants to know where the Sonic sprites are. I'm not sure, but I certainly wouldn't oppose seeing Sonic run around here somehow in Hyrule and then ending up fighting a giant green Eggman.
A few years ago, I recall a runner changing Ganon into a big banana.
Potion pickup by BBQ.
EatMySteel, I believe, is about to find level 5. Yep.
Correct. So chat, is the ladder required this seed? I believe there are only 4 spots left where level 9 could be, and 2 of them are ladder blocked.
Let's see here. Have we found 7 yet? I don't
You
recall.
know, I'm pretty sure EMS found 7 and dipped out of it. Here's the flute for EMS.
Seven's at 1Q5. Thank you.
You see, chat, this is why we have a tracker, because us commentators have no idea what we're doing up here.
I think BBQ just hasn't been up there yet. This is also going to be a little interesting because BBQ dipped out of 4 without the white sword. So, EatMySteel is going to have a slight combat advantage.
And there's the silver arrows for EatMySteel.
He's happy to find them.
And while we take a small break thanks to lag, how's everybody in chat doing tonight? Hopefully you all have had a wonderful day and are enjoying this great Zelda 1 randomizer action. Usually we save the frozen treats for any time we find an item that is exactly where it would be in the vanilla game. What about you, Freedom Fighter? On a nice snowy evening, are you enjoying a frozen treat?
No. I'm enjoying some chocolate-covered raisins.
Ooh, those are tasty.
Yeah, so what do you prefer, chocolate-covered raisins or chocolate-covered peanuts?
Yes, please. You mix those together with several other things and call it a trail mix.
Ooh, I think this is our first Goma sighting. I don't recall seeing one before.
You may not have seen Goma, but Goma has seen you. I agree with our tracker. It does appear that level 6 is ladder blocked.
Snowy evening, yes. I live up in the northern part of the United States. 80 degrees. Wow. Welcome to the warp zones.
Well, hopefully you are getting ready to have an amazing day, X Little Red X. Obviously, the world is round and time zones go all the way around it. I hope that your day goes very, very well.
Yeah, we're supposed to get 3 to 6 inches of snow tonight.
Step over the water to reach the bow. Ladder is going to be required to get the bow.
But it also kind of means the ladder is in, could be in level 7.
It's possible. What an interesting turn of events. Though I am surprised that BBQ bought the same hint twice. Maybe just to make sure the magic key was in level 8.
Probably forgot he bought it. It's not that bad of a expenditure, an extra 24.
Especially if you're just retrying out and getting your rupees back. Triforce out of level 5 for EatMySteel.
He's going to go to the other hen shops, not too far away, I bet you.
Not a terrible idea. 06 GTO, where is the quote-unquote real desert?
I'm scared to find out.
I don't need an exact place, just, you know, a little bit more than just desert. Oh, Arizona, okay. Arizona is indeed desert. At least a lot of it. Though Nevada has a lot of desert, but Nevada's a big north to south state, so there's not only mountains, but there's a lot up north that's not desert.
California has desert in it too. I know, I've been to the California desert. Not fun at all.
Now, to be fair, Freedom Fighter, what desert is fun?
I mean, you don't have to stay in. The Legend of Zelda desert, they got recorder spots that open.
See, now that's the correct answer right there. Both of our runners back into level 4. Vegas, so really south. Yes, I believe Vegas is really south in Nevada.
Relax, works with. So he now BBQ knows the White Sword's here. He's like, thanks, game. Oh wait, I don't have it yet. Thank you, game.
That's useful because they have found one of the stair hearts. If they find another item that is not the White Sword, they know that there is nothing else in this dungeon that. Well, they know the White Sword's in here, but they may choose to not dig that out.
Ladder's on the floor.
Uh-oh.
EatMySteel just got the ladder.
We have a ladder alert, chat. EMS grabbing the ladder. That puts them squarely ahead a little bit with the ladder hunt.
I forgot what part of level 4 he's in, but...
Well, right back to level 2 EMS goes.
And that was hard ladder blocked.
Well, I think 2 and 6 were ladder blocked.
Well, you could at least do more in 6. I mean, this is as far as you could go in level 2. The Chevy room.
And the Chevy room has heart. EMS up to 9 hearts.
For bomb upgrade for BBQ. Now, does he bail when he finds the ladder?
We're about to find out because he just grabbed the ladder.
Now, the White Sword was at the bottom of the level. And he's dipping.
Gonna bail.
And
I
he's
think
like,
I agree with this play. We're 54 minutes in. I know I have a great deal of respect for EMS as a runner. I'm pretty sure BBQ does as well. There's the Triforce out of level 2 for EMS. You just kind of have to go when you can go.
And based on the tracker in the middle, the only thing that's going to be in level 2 will be a pair of hearts. He already picked up one. It could have the blue boomerang, but Triforce and go.
At this stage, you're not looking for a blue boomerang. So the reason I asked about the concept of a desert is because there are a lot of places that are desert by climate, but you wouldn't think are a desert, such as tundra in the Great North, where there's not a lot of precipitation. EMS back into level 6.
BBQ in level 2. He picked up the Ghost Heart. Well, that hint in level 4 really did help him because he's like, hey, I got a ladder and what was the other item? It was a heart. Well, he got 2 of the 3 items, and he knows the 3rd item is the white sword, so he knows he's done.
Exactly. Right now, BBQ is, I believe, has a hint for the bow in level 7, so should also be in get all the Triforce and get to 7 as quickly as possible.
I will say EatMySteel is slightly ahead just on the fact that he's got the Triforce in 2 and 5. He's about to get it in 6.
I would absolutely agree. EatMySteel currently has an edge. Get it? And also, we'll be waiting to see what kind of shenanigans level 9 holds for us tonight. We don't call level 9 the Great Equalizer just for name calling.
Yeah, I mean, all it takes is one right turn and one wrong turn for your opponent, and you win.
Yep, I believe that is the way Randomizer is. And it looks like that Triforce in level 6 is very close to the start, actually. But you might require a transport to get to it.
No, he just one room to the right, and he walked down like 3-4 rooms. He had to up A. BBQ in the Deadwoods.
At 10 hearts, going to give the magical sword a try. Game says no. EMS in level 7, and it is a segmented level 7.
And this level 7 is giving up a lot of keys. But game, I already have any key. Potion shop for that river spot, and I missed the other one. I'm sure he was in there. Waterfall has level 9, so a ladder was not required to get into
level 9. Also, I like the idea of calling level 7 a tree. I would call it a baobab, I believe. Or I guess the other one is an Additsonia grandidiria, or grandidiri. Wow. So there you go. Scientific words from the commentator who doesn't know very much science. Everyone is welcome.
Congratulations. You have located all 9 dungeons.
I'm surprised he didn't fully clear out the room and see if that was a push block where the compass was.
Was the compass just on the ground? Because we now have BBQ in level 7 as well, just behind a couple of Triforces.
It was. It's in the upper right corner in the single push block room. EatMySteel killed all the bunnies but one, then left.
The Triforce on the ground also looks like a potential push block room.
It does. But he knows the bow is in here, so he's going right back in. I'm going to get that bow.
That's right. This is a place where the hints have come up. All aces for these runners since we have such talk of Las Vegas in the chat.
Now, also for the bomb upgrades, he must have already bought it. It was that room right there.
Yeah, EMS did buy the bomb upgrade. They're up to 12 bombs.
And Gov bought it, both of them.
What a troll staircase leading to a room in the bottom of level 7 that just is a one-off.
Game has jokes.
Game has always got jokes. We also know that the bow is the floor item here in level 7, as BBQ found a heart in a stairwell.
And is it under this Gliok? It is not.
No.
Some bombs on the floor. Bombs on the floor. Is it under this Gliok?
No.
Nope. Not under the Aquamentus. It in Uncle Wizzy's funhouse room. Okay, maybe not the funhouse. There it is.
Right there on the floor. Easy to take.
And he is in full go mode. But
look at that expert pickup of the rupee boss to be able to try to push. Go ahead, Freedom Fighter.
But he hasn't found level 9 yet, but he's about to.
Oh, I think he found it during one of the freezes, because he came back and he was at the other side of the river. Oh, well, if it isn't our friend Instant Ganon.
Ow. It's hard to miss him.
So chat, put your hands together for the big piggy. With the white sword, it's going to take 8 swipes to make the piggy cry uncle, and then a silver arrow to reduce the piggy to bacon crumble. Just like that. Now we're just looking for the kidnapped.
Looks like you could bomb out of her. or out of his room.
So you can't miss Ganon. I believe Ganon is immediately upon entering. But BBQ's got to get some jets on to get into level 9 and hope that the kidnapped, the reigning hide-and-seek champion of Hyrule, is up to their game.
I'm wondering if Spiky is hiding a map or he hiding the compass.
It's difficult to say which one I would want to see in this case. Obviously the compass is good, but when you don't know where to bomb, it can be very difficult to get to that room.
Anytime he enters a room with a single shutter door like he is in now, it pops open. We know where Zelda is. As that will automatically pop open with Ganon down.
That's right, and we see BBQ is doing the same boss rush. In the meantime, EMS's stream has decided to freeze for dramatic effect.
Hopefully no more pauses, because I'm half expecting after one pause he might come back and game's over. Being Spiky I don't think helps.
BBQ should have their bow now and be out of level 7, but they still need the Triforces from level 5 and level 6. And to have one of those amazing 9s where they just happen to take the correct path.
It's still possible. I'm gonna assume he has it.
Yeah, he's firing silver arrows. Anything is possible until the race is over and the kidnapped has been rescued.
Yeah, I've seen racers go into a Shapes 9 with about a 15-minute head start in a second. But all it takes is that one magical bomb wall.
Or a magical staircase to just the right room. Welcome, Raiders! You are joining an in-progress match between EatMySteel and BBQ.gov. This is the Zelda 1 Randomizer 2024 tournament. This is a round of 32 first match. EatMySteel has been in level 9 for some amount of time. BBQ is trying to clean up all the Triforces and get into level 9. Both have the bow, both have the silvers, and Ganon is immediate upon walking into level 9. Impossible to miss. Level 9 is a Shapes level 9. We have yet to see a map.
But based on the last time I've seen his HUD screen, I would say he's about a third of the way done. Because it's a maximum of 64 rooms. He's been through probably about 20.
But this is it. Go ahead, Freedom Fighter, call it.
To get your GGs out in chat for our race winner, EatMySteel. And BBQ has wave the white flag.
That's right, Freedom Fighter. EatMySteel has finished with an official racetime.gg time of 1 hour, 9 minutes, and 21 seconds. Shortly after, BBQ says, you know what? I'm going to just DNF this thing. And we are joined by our race winner, EatMySteel. EMS, GG's.
Hey, thank you.
So, tell us about that seed. The good, the bad, and the ugly.
7 Triforces.
Oh, fine ladder. That was the seed for that one. Got the ring early, got wand in good order. Everything kind of went well. Just had to find that ladder out of 4. That's it.
I think that's a pretty good description. The other thing I would add to that is hints.
Ah, yeah, that 7 hint bow was awesome.
Also, chat, if you haven't, let's get our GGs out for BBQ.gov. They gave it a good attempt. Yeah, I think that hint for the bow and 7 really saved a lot of time.
Yeah, I didn't have to worry about digging after I found the silvers. So, it's which I found when I was looking for ladder anyway. So it's like, go to 5, see if it's there. Yeah, and then I just was able to go mode the ladder block stuff, which was 2 and 7 and 6.
Yeah, this was a seed of just slightly different ordering. I believe that you got into level 3 with a key or 2, whereas BBQ didn't have any keys going into 3. And speaking of BBQ, we've been joined by our race runner-up, BBQ.gov. BBQ, GG's.
Thanks, GG's, Steel. Once it got to an hour, I was getting nervous that I was going to see the dot done, and that's what happened. GG's, man.
Yeah, GG, dude.
This was an exciting race. You both put on an amazing show. As I was just telling Steel, when you got to level 3 BBQ, you didn't have any keys, so you weren't able to go down and pick up the wand, whereas Steel was able to go down and get the wand, and that immediately gave them a pretty good combat advantage.
Yeah, I was, about 30, 40 minutes in, when did I get the wand? Yeah, about 40 minutes. I was wondering if the being on wood sword, the red ring early was great in 1. But yeah, being on wood sword for a while meant I was taking a little longer in some combat rooms than I would have liked. And that probably put me a little bit behind. I felt like some of the item finds I had early silvers, early flute out of 5. I thought that might be the difference and might enable me to steal this one, but at the end of the day, that kind of mid-game where it was just, trying to find ladder, I'm glad I wwent back to 4 and got ladder, because I was kind of out of options for where it could be at that point. I got the hint that the bow was in 7, so I knew that, but yeah, I was kind of running out of options for where 7 could be and where the ladder could be.
Another thing that contributed it is EatMySteel got the white sword. I believe your first trip through 4.
Yes.
Yeah.
Where was it in 4?
At the bottom.
Yeah, I got both stair items out of there, and I had to try right away, so I booked. It was, I believe it was, 1 to the right on the bottom, the middle spot on the bottom of 4.
Oh, okay. Yeah, when I was in there, I was still on wood sword. We're in there the first time, and I had the 1 stair item, and it was the heart container, and got the Triforce out of there. I think 2 rooms north start, and I said, you know what? I'm just gonna hope I never have to come back here, and unfortunately, I did.
Yeah, the white sword was 1 spot below the heart container spot.
Oh, was it really? Oh, that's annoying.
You had to go around those. It wasn't like it was blocked from north and south, so you had to go around through a Patra room, and then it was under a Patra.
Oh, gross. Yeah. At that point with wood sword, even with red ring, I probably wasn't that excited about doing that fight. I was trying to be smart and avoid time-consuming, dungeon boss battles on wood sword, and most of the time that works, but today it didn't.
Yeah, I actually got to that 4 pretty late, but I did have wand and everything, so my 4 was fairly quick even both times that I kind of went in there. But yeah, I actually found 3 super early, and I was key blocked out of there too, so I came back after I got the any key out of 8.
You got the any key your first trip through 8 real early, and that helped you out. Because
that was huge early finding that.
BBQ was kind of key starter for a little bit.
I was. That kicked me out of 3 and it kicked me out of 5. Although I mentally declared victory in 5 because I went to West Death Mountain a little earlier than I normally do and got silvers and recorder out of there. So I was just like, I don't need to worry about that Triforce. I'll do that last. I don't really care. And that's where I was when you hit the dot done. I was in 5. I was going to go clean up 6 and then off to 9.
Yeah, that was a short 6 if you went straight to the Triforce. It was like 1 room over and 3 rooms down, if I recall.
I think it was about 4 rooms down, but yeah, I went the wrong way, of course, when I went back in there. Saw how the whole top up before I got the compass up there.
Yeah. That was a fun seed. Yeah, the biggest difference is the early wand and white sword.
Yeah, white sword wasn't that big of a deal because I was in 4 really late. So I mean, I had that for like the last 15-20 minutes of the seed, maybe.
Yeah, I think from my perspective, the biggest difference was actually that any key, getting back into 3, clearing 3 very quickly, having the wand for most of the seed. You didn't have to double dip 5, whereas BBQ did. And I think all the rest of the dungeons, 2, 6, and 7, were all ladder blocked, if I remember right.
Yeah,
and
100%.
I think BBQ spent a bunch of time in level 6.
Yeah, that was one. 2Q6 isn't that big. It's usually not that bad. But yeah, I just kind of struck out in there. Thankfully, I didn't see a ton of rooms, but first time I was in there, well, it's the only time I was in there. And it was out of the way, too. So I was just like, let's see if we can clean this up and never have to come back. And yeah, no, that's where I was headed right when the dot dud came in.
Yeah, well, I like 2Q6. It's usually pretty great. I'll usually dig it out every time if I run into it, but that one was a little trolly. There was ladder blocks, and then the one section on the left was completely stair blocked.
Yeah, and there were like 3 red bubble rooms in a row or something.
Yeah, a bunch of them. But I had wand in there again, so that was not a big deal.
Yeah, no, that definitely helps. Yeah, this was a fun seed. I like the seed. I was hoping that Shape's back half might buy me a little time where I could maybe get back sometime, because I knew I had to hustle once I hit the hour mark, and I was like, oh, I still have 5. Oh, I still have 6. So I knew I had to hustle, and I was hanging my hat on like, I hope Shape's 9 is terrible, because that'll give me some time to catch up. Or I hope it's just a garbage. I just hope it's an overall garbage chain reaction seed. But yeah, that mid game kind of slowed me down.
I would have liked to have seen the map for that 9, because that was kind of a weird 9. I took a couple stairs and like things were blocked off, and it was kind of as far as I could see, it was kind of a find the bomb hole for the girl too. Luckily, I bought that upgrade in 7 before I went to 9, so I had 12 bombs going in there. Otherwise, I don't know if I would have found her so quick.
Yeah, I bought both bomb upgrades actually, and the hints. Or like 4 or 5 out of the 6 hints. That's how I knew Bo was in 7. I
bought 2 of the hints, and the second one I bought was the bow hint, so I got lucky there.
Yeah, well, it turned out one of them was step over the water to reach the bow, and in that same room, the other one was Gorilla grumbles with the bow. I was like, well, you could have just told me that the first time, but you didn't have to be cryptic about it. But info's still good.
I'd already found the ladder block to 7 before I found that hint. So.
Oh yeah, no, 7 was the last dungeon I found. But I knew bow was in there, so I got Triforce, and I was like, nope, I'm not leaving without the bow.
Yeah, you didn't quite get to level 9 BBQ, but I believe Ganon was instantaneous. Like, you walked into Ganon's room.
Yeah, there's one room, the only room you could go through, the old man room, and it was Ganon. Then it was find the girl.
Yeah, but this was fun. So we'll do this again tomorrow night, same time. I don't know if it's the same channel. I don't think that's been decided yet. But yeah, looking forward to game 2.
Yeah, me too, man. It's a good one.
That's right. Both of you did absolutely amazing tonight. BBQ, even though you lost, you were really right there. It's just a couple of double dips is all the difference. Had you have found 8 first, got that any key, who knows where this seed ends up. Did either of you have any final thoughts tonight?
No, thank you guys for doing the comms and tracking and all the good stuff, the restream. And see everybody tomorrow.
Yeah, same here. Absolutely. Thanks everybody for putting this on. It was great to get restreamed tonight. Yeah, we'll see you tomorrow night.
All right. Well, thank both of you for racing. Without you guys out here racing, we don't have any reason to restream anything. It'd just be me and Freedom Fighter up here talking about the difference between snowy weather and the desert. Freedom Fighter, did you have any final thoughts on this seed?
No, it was exciting, fun to watch. Hopefully tomorrow night is just as exciting. Yeah. And I do think our tracker, Califax, and my co-commentator, XB Adam, it was a wonderful race to call.
Well, thank you, Freedom Fighter. It's always a pleasure to be in the booth with you. And of course, my heartfelt thanks go out to Califax, because not only were they tracking everything, every time somebody said, where was this level, or where was this thing or that thing, right in chat, boom, Califax with the answer immediately. Awesome tracking. I'd also like to send a special shout out to SpeedGaming for allowing us to restream on their network. Thank you, SpeedGaming. Without you having a network for us to restream on, well, I guess we wouldn't be restreamed. Also, chat, if you haven't already, follow these two runners. They put on an amazing show for us tonight, and they are going to be back tomorrow, potentially restreamed, possibly restreamed, almost guaranteed to be restreamed. So look for them on the schedule tomorrow for SpeedGaming. And with that, that's going to bring us to a close of this episode of the Zelda 1 Randomizer 2024 Winter Tournament. This has been a round 2 matchup between EatMySteel and BBQ.gov. This was game 1. EatMySteel took it. And tomorrow night, BBQ.gov is going to come back and try to even up the series. And with that, I said I will also thank our tracker, Califax. Thank you to Califax. Thank you, Freedom Fighter, for being here with me. I have been JXB Adam. I swear I can words and pronounce my own name 2 out of 3 times. Chat, have a great evening. Have a great day. Whether it's day or night for you, just have an enjoyable time on this earth. And with that, I bid you all good night.